What is up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back to yet another episode of Creature of the Night. You should know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to let you know every time I upload so you can keep up to date with me. Let's get on it, guys. You know what? At a special request, again, Jace Johnson, shout out to you, buddy. Here's another one that he recommended, starring Danny Kine, Steve Lund, Selena Martin, director Danishka Esther Hazy, writer Jed Elenoff. And I'm speaking, of course, of another failed attempt of Five Nights at Freddy's, the 2019, the Banana Splits movie.
How do we stop the banana splits?
You can't. Something went wrong with my update.
Hooray! He took it down to Hammertown!
This show is really not what I expected.
Now, going into this film, I didn't know anything about this film, didn't even know it existed, to be honest, until my number one fan recommended it. So I did have to go back and do some research. Apparently, it's kind of like a spin-off of the original, like, 1960s cartoon or something like that. Not even a cartoon, it was kind of like a bridge show. They would just show it in between, like, old, the old cartoons. So when this cartoon ended, it would just play this little segments, and it was basically just these people in costumes going around like an amusement park, doing little mischief here and there, like playing fun jokes and, going around amusement park and stuff like that. So somebody thought it would be a great idea. Why don't we update it and make it scary? Yeah. And I say another attempt at Five Nights at Freddy's because if you have been following me for a little bit, I did recently do Willy's Wonderland, and that's kind of like a little take on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And I believe, if I read it correctly, or to my understanding, that the studio that did the Banana Splits movie, they actually had the rights to do a Five Nights at Freddy's film, but something happened to where I think Blumhouse took it over, so they needed to fill a slot. So they're like, hey, let's just bring back this old thing. They were creepy to begin with back in the day, so why don't we just make them even that much more creepier? Why not? I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's did take the world by storm when it came out, and there was like a whole cult following behind it. So, I mean, I kind of see why they did it, but again, it was a failed attempt at it again. Willy's Wonderland was better, in my opinion. It was a lot more entertaining, and I think maybe just because it had Nicolas Cage in it, who knows. This was not even about, it's not necessarily about the whole Banana Splits gang. It's more about a family who, the little kid, he's getting older, but he's still like obsessed with it, and this show has been going on for like 50 years uninterrupted. And I know it wasn't as popular as this movie is making it sound, the actual show. So they take him to an actual on-set filming for his birthday, and shit gets out of hand because there's an update that each animatronic goes through, and it goes psycho, and somehow they get word that their show is being canceled, so they don't like that, so the party must go on, the show must go on, and the animatronics take matters into their own hand by doing that. And they still do everything they did on the show, but to a much darker path. Every game that they did involves like some kind of human sacrifice, or some kind of human being severely harmed throughout the process and stuff like that. So it was really weird. And even the person who works on the animatronics, he loved the show so much, and he loved these animatronics like they were his own kids. So I don't know if the update was it was a bad update and it just didn't mesh well with the software, or what, or it was programmed to be like that. That's up into interpretation. So I'll let me know if y'all go check it out, because I did believe I saw it on Amazon Prime. So why don't y'all go check it out and let me know what y'all thought. But again, okay, so once being requested this video, I didn't know anything about it. I actually went to my family and said, hey, do you know what the hell this movie is? Don't know why. They don't watch horror movies, but my little cousin actually knew everything about it. And once I questioned about it, he knew everything. He knew all the names, the songs, and every event that happened from beginning to end. And I was like, oh, cool. I thought I would have him on the show, but as you can see, it's just me. After watching it, yeah, I don't think I was going to have him on the show just because of how violent and how incredibly detailed the murders and all the shit that's done to the people by the animatronics in this show. Yeah, I don't think I was gonna have it. I don't even know why he's allowed to watch it per se, but hey, whatever. But guys, it was funny, very creepy. I did like how Snorky the elephant turned good at the end, because he was just that. Again, it is kind of like weird because none of them, only one got the update. He was actually plugged into the machine that did the update, and the other ones just kind of, it kind of looks like it sent out a virus, you know, through the Wi-Fi or whatever wireless transmitter that they had in them, and then they all just kind of got corrupted. So it was very unclear on how that worked. I'm still kind of confused about it. But Snorky becomes good at the end, and he ends up protecting the family so they can get out. And he actually goes to war with the monkey, forget his damn name, and destroys him. And one of the people that is the victims of these animatronics, she loses her fiance. He proposes to her in, which is a weird way to propose, just saying. He proposes like in some magic shop of the dog, and the dog comes in, saws him in half, but literally saws him in half, and not just a magic trick. And she kind of loses it, puts on the animatronic's body parts, and becomes like mentally an animatronic. And then when she leaves, she takes all the bodies with her, it's like so she can fix them and update them again so they can keep going. So they left it to where they can make another one. Kind of hope they don't, because again, I was just kind of shocked about everything, just watching this fucking kid show go violent. But I recommend anything even if I don't like it. So I give it like 1 thumbs up, maybe 5 out of 10, just for creativity, I guess. But you know, hey, check it out. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about this video, guys. And always remember, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Rock on, guys.